Hey guys, welcome to something brand new from me. This is Beyond the Sticks, which is a podcast by myself, Matt Takhar, off the back of my Matt Takhar RC social media. And I thought we'd do something new, and that is launch a podcast. And it's something I've wanted to do for around a year. Matter of fact, I was going to team up with my mate Andrew, or known as Smithy. We had the idea at Jet Power last year to do a podcast, and we've structured it all, and we've come up with a name, we've reserved a YouTube channel, so on and so forth, but we hadn't got around to launching it. And then late last night, literally about 11 o'clock, I couldn't sleep, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to start a podcast, just going to make a start and see how it goes and kind of learn as I'm going rather than trying to overcomplicate things. So this is it. So literally on each episode, I'm just going to talk about what is going on. So whether I've been to an event, what happened there, what's going on in the workshop, so on and so forth. And right now, to be honest with you, I don't even know how to launch this podcast. I've got to work that out as well. So let's have a look. It's the 26th of August at the moment. I'm recording this, it'll be on my YouTube channel, but I want it to be on all the other podcast sources as well. So what we're going to cover today, that's a bit about why I'm doing it, but I'll go into a bit more detail as to why a podcast. We're going to look at what's on the building board, as in what's in my workshop, what I've got coming up, what I'm currently filming, what I'm currently building. Going to talk about things that I'm excited for, that are out in industry at the moment, out in the hobby, and then also what's going to cover next time. So I'm kind of estimating kind of 15 to 20 minutes, but like I said, this is the first time I've done it, so we don't really know, do we? But let's make a start. So why a podcast? Other than the fact I wanted to do it for a long time. I've got a friend, Pete Matheson, who's been into social media content creation for about 5 or 6 years, doing extremely well off the back of it. Now it is his full-time job, and I listen to his podcast. I listen to his podcast while I'm in the gym, and he talks about why he done it, and it's just different way of reaching a different audience, and also that you can create content quite quickly in just doing like a one-take recording of a podcast. Needs minimal editing and you can get it out there, whereas some of the other videos I do take 3-4 weeks if it's a build. Even if I go to a show, it could take me, I've got to go to the show, I've got to do a whole bunch of filming, I've got to go to a whole bunch of editing, it takes a lot longer to get out. So it's more like behind the scenes stuff rather than doing a video on a particular topic. So that's the why, really, why behind the podcast. So going straight into, so what is on the building board? So some of you will be pleased to know that I finally started my turbine model, which is the Lancia from FTL Innovations, which I think I did the unboxing for kind of March time, maybe February time. And my goal was to unbox it, build it, fly it at shows this season. And considering it's August and I still haven't started it, well, I've just started it, I've definitely missed that goal. So I'll just pause there for a minute and just talk about that. The reason behind that is I've had a lot of personal stuff going on at the moment and it's still ongoing. One thing I can talk about, one thing I can't talk about on that front. The thing I can talk about is I've set up my own business. So I lost my job in December 2024. Some of you would have seen that on social media, so I spoke about it. I started my own company in March. I've been building that company up with a friend of mine. We basically do board level consultancy for technology companies, and that's starting to go well. But it's been a very long, almost a year now, where I've not paid myself and I've really had to focus on that. And on top of that, I've got something else going on in my personal life, which I can't talk about at the moment, which is just the two things have just consumed not only all of my time, but also all of my energy. And really it's just been hard. It's been hard to get the motivation, the energy, the enthusiasm to do anything for myself, which is obviously my hobby. As a matter of fact, I did a couple of months ago manage to go and visit Model Shop Leeds to film a very special anniversary video with them. And to be really honest with you, I almost cancelled at the last minute. And then I just thought, I don't like letting people down. I don't like being let down by myself. If people let me down, I don't like that either. I just thought I can't do that to them. So I went at the last minute, thoroughly enjoyed it. And that video is heading now towards like 40,000 views, which is just crazy for my content. That's my best performing video of all time within that period. So I'm glad I did. But up until that, I just haven't had the energy to do it. So I'm trying to get back into it slowly. I've done a couple of other smaller videos since then, mainly of just me flying. I've started building the jet, and those of you that are watching this on YouTube can simply see bits of it on the bench. I've got a horizontal stabilizer here. Literally just only done a couple of hours, just really getting the servers in there. I've started filming that. But even I started that probably about 2 weeks ago, and it's just kind of sat here. So it's kind of hard. So I'm trying to build it up slowly. So hopefully this podcast will give me a bit of enthusiasm to get get back into it. So on the building board, back to that point, we have got the Lancia. It's a close to 3 metre turbine model. The unboxing is on my YouTube channel. If I can link on this podcast, I'll find a way of linking to it. It's an incredible looking model. Every time I put this model online on Facebook or on Instagram, people just like love the colour scheme of it. It's really, really good. I'm just disappointed I've not managed to fly it yet, but it's probably realistically be now a slow build over winter, and hopefully everything else will settle down in my life and then I can get back into the hobby properly at the beginning of next season. But we've started it, it's out. Also on the building board, but not technically on my building board, is my retro pattern model, my Summit 3. And it's probably slightly embarrassing because I started the video series on this probably almost 2 years ago now. And it's one of the few video series I've started and then not finished. There's been one other because I sold a model, and this is the one that I really want to do. I did a couple of videos on why I'm restoring this pattern model, and then started restoring it, and I've had people just chase me for the next video, which is really, really kind of you. But it just got to the back burner for a few reasons. Basically because I was pushing my skills on it because it needed spraying, needs some other stuff that's not done for a very long time, needs covering, so on and so forth. But a good friend of mine, Steve, knew that I was going through a bit of a hard time, and he just offered recently to take the fuselage, finish off the fuselage and actually spray it for me. And he sent me a couple of photographs just yesterday, and it looks absolutely awesome. So that'll be coming back probably next week or the week after. And as soon as I get it back, I'm just going to get it. I'm going to stop the jet, I'm going to get it on the bench, and I'm going to get it finished because I've got all the components from it. Literally all the components that need to go in there. Possibly minus 1 or 2 servos. I might have reused them somewhere else, but I've got the motor, the ESC, the servos going into it. I've even got the covering, I believe, as well, all the bits and pieces that I need to be able to finish it off, the retracts to get it flying again. So why that particular model? That's the model that I flew in F3A competitions when I was like 14, 15 years of age. I'm 47 now, so it's quite some time ago. I saw one come up secondhand, say a few years ago. It needed a massive overhaul, all the paint was pickled on it. It was in a scheme that I didn't like, so I basically stripped it all right back, gutted it completely, and then did it for an electric setup. Now, when I used to compete, I used to fly with an OS61 Hano Special, which those you remember, it had the red cylinder head on it, and cylinder and the red tune pipe. And that was just a really good power to weight ratio model. Used to run kind of 20% nitro, I think 25% nitro in that for competitions. And it was really, really good. So I'm hoping it's bring back some of those memories. And it already has done that. Now, look, when we go and do the test flight of that, which of course I will film, I suspect it's going to be completely and utterly different because things have changed so much in the hobby since then. I mean, first of all, it's not the same setup. It's electric. That's going to just deliver the power differently. It's going to feel differently. It might even have the same power to weight ratio. Pattern models have changed massively in that time. The pattern models nowadays have got massive deep fuselages. Some of them are biplanes. They've got canards on them, they've got wing fences on them, contra-rotating propellers on them. Now, I had, I think about 2 years ago, an elementary pattern model by BJ Craft, which was a second-hand model, which I think Steve originally built, sold it to Brendan. I bought it from Brendan, absolutely loved it. I regret selling it, I'll definitely say that. But it's completely different, just flew so smooth. So it's not gonna be the same as that, but it will bring back some memories for me, and it'll just be nice, cool bit of kit to have along with my other retro pattern model I've got. So that's on the bench. Well, not my bench, but it's on the bench as well. So they're the two kind of current projects. And also, those of you that are watching this can see behind me, I've got a box from MKS. Now, they, in the box, are some very high-end MKS servos, which I've been dying to get into a model. In fairness, I've had them for quite a few months. So apologies to MKS for that, but they understand the situation that I'm currently in. And also now I'm looking for an airframe to put those models in. So I'm actually lucky that Model Shop Leeds, my friends there, have actually found an airframe for me, and that'll be coming as a winter project, and those servos will be going into it. So what I'm now looking for is an engine. When I say looking for, I'm looking for this to be a completely sponsored project. So servos were free, they're sponsored. The airframe is completely free and be sponsored as well. You'll find out more about that when we do the video. And now I'm looking for an engine to go in it, either a DA or a GP76 DA70. So that's going to be a 3D model for next year, so I can review those servos. So I've got a few bits like that. I've got a really cool balancer as well in the background that I can just see out of shot of the camera, obviously, of course not on the podcast, but that's on there as well. So a number of different projects going on, a number of different projects on the bench. So let's go on to the next section. What am I excited for? Other than those projects I've spoken about, There's another one as well, which is my Flex Mamba, which I've still not started, but out there in the industry, I guess, out there in the hobby, what am I excited for? I'm excited to be getting into turbines next season, 100%, be following my journey on getting into turbines, really excited about that, getting a bit more enthusiasm for that now. New products out there that I'm dying to get my hands on is the Extreme Flight 88-inch Extra 260. They've just released it, I think about 3 or 4 weeks ago in America, and all I'm hearing about is it's just sold out everywhere. I keep seeing them online, and I really, really want one. Now, some of you are probably thinking, why have you not done a lot of extras before and models of that type? I have, but I currently really love my 67-inch Extra 260 RXR from Extreme Flight, which basically means it's receiver ready. It comes with all the servos in it, the T-motor setup in it as well. Absolutely love it. Power, weight ratio, stability of that model is absolutely awesome. There's a couple of videos on my YouTube channel of me flying that, and also me trying to learn how to do a Harrier maneuver with that model. So I just want something a little bit bigger. You guys do know I like bigger models. Having said that, I love the 67-inch model because it's just so quick to put together, takes one 6S battery, and you're flying. And that's it. And obviously batteries go a lot further if you're not doubling them up. I'd love an 88-inch version of it, and I'd love to put a DA in it or a GP in it, again of the same size, 76 or 70 as I just said, and just try it out. I think the model's going to be super, super stable. A couple of my friends have got the next size up, which I think is 104-inch, so hopefully I'll see those fly soon. That's Chris and Martin, so looking forward to seeing those. But yeah, I really, really want that, so I'm really excited about that. And really excited to be getting into turbines. Something else I guess I should be excited about, but I haven't done this year, is some of the remaining shows this season. I stopped going to all shows this year because of the personal issues I briefly explained earlier on. Coming up just around the corner is Jet Power. It's a shame I won't be going to that. I was there last year with Smithy again, and we did a walk around video of Jet Power, which was really, really well received, and also had an absolutely awesome time out there. And I covered all the costs of getting out there in that video as well, so make sure you've checked that out. So I'm sorry to be missing that as well, but again, I've put a hold on all shows. And then next weekend as well is the Southern Model Air Show in the UK, and again, I attended that last year. So again, excited that shows are out there because I think shows are really, really important of it. A little bit disappointed that I'm not there this time around, but hopefully next year I'll be at all the main shows again. I really want to go to Joe Knoll in America. I want to support Western Park in the UK. I want to support Southern as well. And also my goal with the jet was to get it ready and actually fly at shows. Now I've not flown at a show since I was about 17. So a long, long time. So I really want to get to the point where actually I feel like I'm confident enough, I'm good enough, and I've got something to be able to fly at those shows. Hence why I want to get the jet ready, and hence why I'm also trying a bit of 3D aerobatics for the first time as well. So summarise, excited for shows and also excited for some of the new stuff Extreme Flight are bringing out as well, especially that Extra. Definitely want to get my hands on one of those. I need to approach Extreme Flight really and talk about a possible sponsorship deal. So guys, let me know if there's anything that you're excited for. I think you can put comments on podcasts, but if you can't, I don't know, ping me on social media. And that is probably about it. So give me some feedback, guys. This is something new. I told you why I'm doing this, just different way of contacting you, different way of letting you know what's going on behind the scenes, what I'm excited for, what I'm currently building at the moment. Hopefully do another one of these in about 2 weeks' time. That's kind of the cadence I recommend, or will probably work for me to be able to do these, just sort of quick videos, quick recordings, and then hopefully not too difficult to get this published out as well. Yeah, just give me some feedback on that. So next time around, I think, off the top of my head, I might talk a little bit about the app that I have. I created an app called RC Flyer, talked about why and some plans behind that, and also a physical module I was creating for that app as well to record flight data. It's a project that's been on the back burner because this year's been difficult. I really want to pick back up. Give me some feedback and hopefully you enjoyed this, and see you next time around.